Good morning. It's WBLM.
Good morning. It's Nick Offerman.
Hey, Nick. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
We're doing fine, man. Thank you for the time.
My pleasure.
How are things with you?
I can't complain. I'm having a really good time on this tour. My wife's amazing hit show is back on the air, and I'm in Chicago for the Cubs game. So.
Oh, your Cubbies. That's right. Your beloved Cubbies.
Yeah, I'm from Illinois.
And if that weren't enough, you're number 4 on the HelloGiggles.com celebrity couple we never want to break up. Congratulations
Yes.
on that, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought we might make it one day, but I never dreamed of number 4.
Yeah.
When you beat out Beyonce and Jay-Z, Nick Offerman, you know you got it going on. So
yeah, God.
how does no? You guys were both.
It's been a crazy year.
I wanted to ask you about that because it has been a crazy year. We seem to be in a crazy time. You seem to be a common sense guy. Have we lost, as you travel around the country on this Full Bush tour, have we lost common sense in this country?
Well, in many ways, I feel like we've lost common sense through not getting our hands dirty. Ooh. I feel like when we're in contact with the physical world, we retain an understanding. It's like knowing how easy or hard it is to change your own tire.
Mm-hmm.
When you call AAA every time, you lose that sensibility of how a lug wrench works.
I love that.
And I feel like we live so much on our phones and in social media, in the newspapers and on the news that we forget what it's like to shake people's hands and, build good fences so that we don't need to build walls, stuff like that.
Well, that's what we love doing radio here in Maine. And not only is it as a woodworking guy, you're going to be here because it's the most forested state in the country. So I mean that alone, Nick Offerman is good to get you up here. But I think here in Maine, the people are kind of like the topography where it is raw and it is honest, and the BS detector is. Would you say, Celeste, is pretty sensitive up here?
It's very strong. We don't tolerate fools.
No, I really love that. I feel like Maine is the most perfectly created state for me. I just get I can't convince my wife how much fun it is to row a boat out to an island.
Yeah, and it is. It's amazing. And to row out on that island and then camp out there overnight is fabulous.
Yeah, it's we're working on it. We'll see. I mean, we'll start off with some tour dates and then start shopping for something in the Brooklyn area.
Take it from there. She's more of a glamper, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah, but she loves to be in the outdoors. I just come from a more rugged household.
Mm-hmm.
She likes to live in a more urban area with those kinds of services. It's country mouse and city mouse.
Yeah.
It seems to work for you guys.
We do now have ice cream delivery, which is a big deal.
Yeah, tell her we've got ice cream delivery.
We do have that. So, maybe drop that over dinner tonight.
Oh my God, I got to call her immediately.
Who do you
could do it?
Back to baseball for a second, as the Cubs try to repeat. Who do you not want to play moving forward in the playoffs?
Well, really, at the moment, everyone has had a better season than us,
mm-hmm.
and so there's on paper we should lose to all of the remaining teams. But that's kind of the fun thing about the Cubs is they sort of seem to come through in a pinch, which kind of makes them more fun to watch than if they were just fantastic like Cleveland or Houston. We're not as boring as all that. Mm-hmm. They give us some losses to keep us on our toes.
Some magic there, I think.
There really is. It's much better theater.
It's crazy. So tell us about the tour and what you'll be bringing. Is there kind of a theme to to the Full Bush Tour, Nick?
There is. I mean, the term full bush is sort of a life philosophy. There will be some talk about personal hygiene below the belt, as expected. I don't want to disappoint my fans.
You'll be talking to Maine women.
Yeah.
So you're like wildly popular, just titling your tour the Full Bush Tour.
Well, there may be an element of preaching to the choir, but I think we can still have a good laugh. But it goes beyond that. It also kind of, it's a sensibility. I think that all of this amazing technology is going to come to a screeching halt at some point because it's made by human beings. And so when that happens, I want us all to be ready. And so that's why I promote a full bush frame of mind, as it were. But it's a lot of fun. There's some really fun songs in the show, and audiences seem to be laughing to the point of pain, which is my.
That's your goal?
That's my goal.
I want you to hurt. Well, we'll see you. We'll see you in November. Safe travel between now and then. Your continued success. You're hilarious, man, and
we love you.
We need Nick Offerman in
Yes.
our lives, man, and thank you for coming back up to Maine. We appreciate it.
I sure appreciate it. Thank you. I love Maine, and I really do. I mean, it has everything. It has woodworking and boat building, and lobster's cheap.
Yeah, and good beer and whiskey. So
That's right.
I mean, talk to her, man. I mean, I think you guys would be happy up here. I really do.
Yeah, get Megan on board with you, okay? We'll treat you guys to a kayak out to Shabig Island or something, and a lobster bake, and she'll be in.
This ice cream delivery thing could be the tipping point.
Yes. Indoor plumbing in some homes actually have more than one bathroom now.
There you go.
All right, this is all excellent information.
All right.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay.